Hello, happy Monday. Hope you're having an amazing start to your week. And welcome to Mindset Monday. My name is Drew Demery. If you joined me before, welcome back. And if you are new to it, welcome, welcome, welcome. It's an opportunity for us to do a quick dive on our mindset. So today we're going to talk about what I call the OFC, and how it's connected to how we can simplify things to get more done and to feel better about how we can do so with our mindset. So what the heck is OFC? It's not KFC like Kentucky Fried Chicken, it's OFC, right? So I will tell you, as a business coach, these three words, OFC, it's an acronym that I kind of created myself. No one else created it, right? And the reason why I put it in this acronym is I hear it all the time in my coaching sessions. When a person says these three words, overwhelmed, I'm frustrated, or I'm just confused. So overwhelmed, frustrated, and confused. This OFC is like, I don't even know. It just takes over your body, right? The feeling of being overwhelmed is just easily triggered with this, right? And let's be honest, it's a fight or flight kind of panic when you're too busy or you just get a lot going on, right? In the modern era that we live in, there's a lot of things happening. There's a lot of people yanking at us and pulling at us, and there's a lot of shiny objects syndrome, or what do you call it, the squirrel, right? And so your brain thinks there's no way forward, right? And so it just overheats. It just kind of, you feel overwhelmed and you feel paralyzed, and I feel it and you feel it. And so OFC, in my opinion, is a real thing that we all experience. So how do we overcome this overwhelmed feeling, or OFC, that we're feeling, right? In my opinion, and everything that I've done, the research I've done, and the people that I coach for years, is we have to simplify the solution, right? We have to come up with a solution, right? But we have to realize it has to be simple, because if you make something so complicated, like a solution to the problem, you're already overwhelmed. So you're just gonna be like, yeah, it's just gonna be like white noise, right? And oftentimes when I say simplify, I use or exchange that word, the word system, because many times when I'm talking in business, we don't have the systems that we need, right? So we're winging it. We are running 100 miles an hour. We just do the best we can with our customers or clients or whatever the product or service that we're trying to do, right? Yet, if we had a system and we simplified that system, it would allow us to just kind of internalize a process. So think about a simple system right now, right? We're all dressed. We're all wearing clothes, right? Everybody learned how to dress themselves or get dressed, probably from their parents, right? And there was a system that you were taught early on in your childhood. And now it's simple. You can basically, and sometimes I have to get dressed in the dark. I don't want to disturb my partner by turning on the lights, right? We can get dressed in the dark because we have a system that's so simple that we don't even have to think about it. It's just second nature. And why do I give that like kind of weird and corny analogy? Because sometimes I realize that when I say the word system, we think it needs to be like 10-page document. It needs to be bullet points of 75 things to do. And in fact, some of the most simple systems that I find in people's businesses and in their personal life really creates a lot of money for them. And it creates an opportunity for them not to be overwhelmed, and in fact, be more steady with their consistency, with their mindset, right? And so the lack of those systems triggers that OFC, right? So I was in a training a few years back, and the founder of the company said he had a rule, and that anybody in his leadership team, that if they had a plan to discuss something, a new project, a new proposal, a new solution to a problem that the company faced, he said that it had to fit on one page, right? And he talked to clients that way, and he talked about leadership that way. And we were like, why does this executive summary exist? Well, he went on to basically say that if you have more than what can fit on a page, it's overly complicated. It's not a simple system. It's not a simple solution. And so what he implored his leadership team do is to pare it down, to simplify it so it would fit on one physical piece of paper, right? And so it got me thinking, and it really allowed me to start to examine all the systems that I have in place, all the things that I do to build up my company or build up my people, right? And so I think it's something to implore is maybe you're making life too complicated. Maybe you are putting more than one page of information out there to your employees or your coworkers or your clients or customers. Maybe you're just making it harder than it needs to be, right? And that is why you're overwhelmed. That's why you're frustrated. That's why you just can't seem to get a break, right? So I wanted you to go into this week and I want you to think about how can I simplify what I do? How can I create a plan or a solution or a system that I can monitor and I can use for more consistency in my life, right? So here's just a few things. I bullet points like 5 or 6 things to kind of how do I simplify things in my life? And I'm going to share them with you and we'll be done. So first, slow down. And that is tricky for me because I'm going 100 miles an hour pretty much all the time. But slow down. Find ways that you can pause throughout the day, take a break, take a breath, and slow down. Number 2, forget the small stuff, right? 80-20 rule, 20% effective, 80% results, right? Sometimes we're just doing things that we just don't need to be doing, or we're fretting or worried about the small things that just aren't going to impact us as much as we know they would. Limit your choices. Learn the power of no. Some of you don't even know that 2-letter word exists. No, right? Because what you say yes to, you say no to something else, right? And so that can be overwhelming when you're a yes, 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 yes person, right? Spend more time with the right people, right? Because they're not going to necessarily ask more of you. They're going to try to help you and contribute and lift you up. And the last one is limit that negativity. Negatively in the brain, negatively in what you hear, and negatively in what you watch, right? And so I want you to go into this week, and maybe you are feeling a little OFC, overwhelmed, frustrated, or even downright confused. And I want this to be an opportunity for you to kind of reset and simplify and come up with a system or solution that you know you're capable of, that you know can eliminate the OFC. And yeah, I know I probably should trademark this OFC because I kind of like it, right? But I want you to realize that we all go through it. But when we break it all down, simplify everything that we need to do in the day, at the end of the day, it comes down to a system that we can rinse and repeat, that we can use to scale businesses, that we can use to get dressed in the dark. So have an amazing week. And I want to end with a mindset quote that is simple. And Eric Thomas tells us, it is not easy, but it's simple, right? It is not easy, but it's simple, right? So nobody said life was easy. Nobody said building a business was easy. Nobody said raising a family was easy, but it's simple. Strip it down to the simple acts, actions, and intentions that you know will make all of those flourish. Well, have an amazing week, and I hope to see you at our next Mindset Monday and make it a great day and simplify the system. Talk to you soon.